Subu bringing crafting to you. And today I'm going to make a mail card. I've got a sheet of card that's 8 1/4 across by 5 7/8, and we're going to score it down at 4 1/4. I'm not going to fold it yet. I've cut myself a template just using some scrap card from Encircled in Nature, and I've used the largest die to cut that out, so it's giving this nice jagged edge. Okay, now I want this roughly in the center, and how I'm going to do that is I'm going to lift this up, which you'll not be able to see, but if I lift this up to the light, I can actually see the position. So I'm just going to lift that up and get where my card is. So I did it better a few minutes ago. Maybe the light's going a bit more, but I think that's roughly about in the center. So I'm just going to hold it there, and I think I'll just put a post-it note on that to just kind of hold, hopefully, in place. So it's roughly in the center. So let's put that down. Just going to put that there, and I'll just put another one on. Oops, I'm using one side on to go. Trying to separate them. Right, I'm going to use Balmy Blue with my blending brush to give me a kind of sky. So don't want it too heavy, so I'm just taking some off, and I'm just going to bring that kind of there, go into that. So bring that a bit more, but take it on my mat just to make sure that I don't get it overwhelmingly blue. So that will do. And I'm just kind of roughly doing just maybe over half. Okay, that will be fine. And then, so that was Balmy Blue, if I didn't say. I'm going to move that out of the way. Then I'm going to bring in Granny Apple Green. And I'm just going to wipe that away and bring in my Granny Apple Green. And that's quite green there, so I'm going to take it down at the bottom. There we go. There. Make sure it's at the bottom, and I'm going slightly over my blue as well, so we've got that. Okay, so that is all I'm going to do with the front of the card. However, let me see. Oh, maybe I will do some. So now I've got the blending brush, I'm just going to remove these out of the way and let's take it off and see what it looks like. Okay, let's take that off. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. And I'm going to bring in from the Encircled in Nature. It's got this lovely set of trees. Can't get my words out, can I? And I'm going to ink up. Now this stamp has not been used, so what I'm going to do is just rub it on the back of my hand. Now why I do that and what it does is there is a film on your stamps, your photopolymer, so that just takes it off. So I've got garden green now. I'm just going to ink up my stamp with garden green, and then put my trees, making sure that I've got them on the end. Now I've got to be careful, I don't want that going on anywhere, so I'm going to bring that off like that. Okay, and then all I'm going to do is bring in Basic Grey, and I've just Hello Friendly, I think we got this free. Yes, we did, we got this free, and I'm just gonna put a hope for a wonderful birthday. Now that's very simple, very plain. I was going to do something different, however I've decided not to. I'm going to just leave it very plain like that. Oh, and I didn't bring the bone folder out. Let's just do that. So that is a very simple so far. We could add more maybe, or do I want to just put something inside? Let's have a look. I'm just seeing, maybe should be, oh, that's fine. I'm gonna go for this verse on here. So I'll just bring in this one. I'm just going to get a block. I haven't thought this one through. That's fine. And I'm just going to pick up some so right. There we go. Now I'm just going to see if it will fit on there. Yeah, maybe. Right. Just going to wipe. I seem to have got some green there. I'm just going to wipe that green off that I got on. And I'm not going to re-ink this. I'm going to huff on it. And then position it so it brings it in there like that. Lovely. Oh, I like that. Do like that. Right, let's have a look if I'm absolutely happy with the front. Don't know whether I do want to put anything other on. Let's go for something. I think I am gonna just add a little bit extra. Just gonna see. I'm putting these on, see what I think. Now, is the two sides? I'm just double checking whether, yes, there should be two sides. So I'm just gonna look for the other one. So I've cut plenty of these out, and I'm just gonna look for the other one. Yes. So like that. And do I want to go like that? And let's see. So I did that one like that. I want one that goes the other way, so I'm just looking for the other way. Yeah, I think I'm going to go like that. So I'm just going to bring them out, and I will bring back my Granny Apple Green, and that was the last thing that I did, Granny Apple Green. So just move those out of the way. I'm just going to come in and just do a little bit of... Now at the moment you can't see the colour, but as soon as I stick it on the white background, you'll be able to see that there is some colour there. So it's almost making it like a soft sea foam, really. Probably if I got that out, that might be even lighter. But I'm just going to see compared. You see it? So it's making it nice and soft. Just rubbing it off because I don't want it to take out too much colour. Actually, that's taken a little bit deeper, so I'll just go a little bit deeper. You can go back in and put more colour on, but you cannot take colour off, so just be careful. Okay, I'm going to do these. It doesn't take long at all. I just really love this set. This the dies are in clearance. I think you can still get, but obviously you pay the full price. You can have the bundle, but you pay full price. However, the dies are in clearance, so they're a lot cheaper. I don't like that. I'm gonna do a bit more on some of them. Okay, and I'm just going to bring a bit more. And I love this way of doing it. I love doing white. That's why I cut plenty of white, and then you get the tonal effect, which I absolutely love. So that's it. Leave that like that. So I'll just move those slightly over there, put my pad back and just bring in my cloth to just wipe over. Otherwise I'll get it all over my card. So put that out of the way. Okay, so I'm just going to bring back in. The reason I am keeping it flat, of course, is to be able to put it in normal second class post. As our postage has gone up just ridiculous now, it's making it very hard to send cards, really, with the price it is. Just lightly put that down, find out which way these go. It just adds that little bit of something. Push that up there. And then bring these to the bottom here. Yeah, I'm gonna do what I put it on as I liked that. So okay. Just adds that little bit of something to it without it being too much. Sometimes it's good to have white spaces, other times I don't like them. So there we go. Right, now I want to keep it very flat. I'm just going to look if I've got any gems that are particularly flat. Let's have a look at these. Just deciding. Where is the opening? On the side. On the side. Oh, look. I think I'm going to go for brown because it's a male. I'm going to go for the brown, I've decided. And I made a bit of a mess on that, so just stick that one there. I'll have one there, and I'll have one there. Okay, so that, very simple. Hope you like that. I just think that's a quick and easy card. Didn't take much to do, but quite effective and a bit different for a male. So thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay well. Bye for now.